Hello everybody. This is Trina. I am going to be working on, this is technically project number 19 through 22 of the Oh My Heart Valentine's collection from Close to My Heart. And if you are interested in this, I will definitely leave a link in the description box below. Um, you can also visit my website. It's hellotarina.closetomyheart.com, and of course that will be the link that I leave in the description box below. So if you want to shop, there it is. If not, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So these are what I'm going to be working on, and I have the last bits saved up here. These are all little kits. This will be this one here, and so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'll put you on fast forward. Alrighty, so this one I actually do change up a little bit more than I've done with the others. I was looking at it, I was like, how am I going to change this up? Like, what can I do to make it, I have a little bit more dimension and not quite just, the sign post. So I decided to distress the edges a little bit. I was really surprised that I did not distress every last, you know, piece on all of the cards, but I did not. I was proud of myself. I actually restrained myself a little bit in the whole distressing thing. So yeah, right now I am putting foam tape on the back of this because I want to make sure it sticks up from the page or the card, so it gives it a little bit more dimension. And I'm like, well, maybe I want some silver thread, and then I was like, maybe I want some twine because I have glacier twine, and I don't know if this is available in my Close to My Heart website or not, but I decided, you know what, I'm just going to use it anyways because it goes with that paper. The paper color is glacier, and this is like extra thick twine. But I decided, you know what, I'm just going to use it, and I love how it turned out. I like how it added just that perfect little bit of pizzazz and a little bit of texture as well. And then I went ahead and added some stickles. So again, it's, pretty basic, but it still has some texture and attitude, and, it wasn't too much of a, deviation from the original. So and I didn't use that piece across the top, so that was something else that I didn't do. So this one definitely requires the large X, which if you watched my, I think, first or second video, second possibly, that I accidentally used the large X when I was supposed to use the small X, and then I was just like, oops, so then I fixed it. But this one, I was actually supposed to use the large X, and I was supposed to have the lips. And I was like, wait a minute, I don't know where the lips are. So I had evidently not realized they went in this kit. And so I had them in another kit, and so I kind of had to go through my little kits and find them. Thankfully, it was in the spare kit or that I had extra pieces in, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I don't know if I'm going to continue with that card or not, but we will see at the very end because that will be, just like a bonus card. But yeah, so here I am just getting her done. This one actually, I did a lot of the same things, so as the original. So I did add, I don't remember what I did. I don't remember what I did differently. And I just did this the other day. So I know I added a couple extra stickle spots in there. So that might just be what I do. I don't know that I do a whole lot else. We'll see. And here comes the stickles. So, yep, add a few of those there, and then I decided to do 3 up on the X. And I guess that's it. I thought I did some on the bottom half of the card, but maybe I didn't. We are definitely on to the third card. So these all took me about, what do I want to say? About 45 minutes to make. 4 cards. 40 minutes, about 40 minutes, 40, 45 minutes. Depends on if I have to search for something, obviously, that's going to take a little bit more time, but for the most part, it took about 10 minutes a piece on average, so that's not that bad. I mean, they are smaller cards than your average card. Of course, you can make them, bigger if you wanted to. The instructions are built for the 3x4 cards, so um, if you wanted to, you'd have to scale it up, but you could still do it. It would be definitely possible. Um, the like the stickers and everything are still scaled for. They're technically scaled for this for the 3x4 size, but you could definitely make them work with either a layout or whatever you wanted to do that way. Because it comes on a full 12x12 sticker sheet, you can use those for anything you want to use them for. And out come the stickles, and I decide I want them on every last, or not every last, but almost all of the different pieces of paper. And it just kind of adds some sparkle to the background. And then I decided to do a couple of spots in between the I, love, and you. And see, you could just add sparkle to your background. So, on to card number 4. This one is another horizontal card, and the layout itself is pretty basic. I do like how I changed it up a little bit, which you'll see here in a second, but this was fairly easy to do just simply because I had like everything that needed to be there was here, um, and it didn't use the same what am I saying? The same words multiple times, so you didn't have to move them around or anything. You just had to find your your places for each of these. They centering them is actually pretty easy to do, and I don't even know what I was doing there. Usually I cut those out. Um, I listen to audiobooks or I watch Netflix or when I'm actually, I'm going to be doing a voiceover, so I tend to, whenever I reach up to change something or answer a phone call or something like that, I usually pause it because I mean, that's kind of boring for you guys, so. And here is my second stamp. And then here comes the tape. It was, a faux tape stamp. And I did 2. I actually stamped it twice, so. And this piece is a little bit longer than the stamp is, so I just added a little bit of a piece of paper there, and I decided I'm going to go around the whole entire thing instead of just the top and the bottom. Actually, is it around the whole entire thing? I can't remember if it's around the whole entire thing or not. It looks like it might be. My little image that I get to see, as to what's going on is very small and blurry compared to what you guys get to see, so we went ahead around all that using, spare paper, and then I'm popping this up on foam dots. And then I go ahead and add all of my stickles. And I decide to actually put stickles on the word love and actually write love with the stickles. And I really like how it turned out. Once it dried, it still looked really nice. And it wasn't that hard to do either, so that is something that you can do just to change things up a little bit. And there is my last card. So I'm going to give you a preview of what they, or a preview, a final look at the cards. This is just like my 5th video. I have approximately 6 more to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this process and are inspired to get creative. Even if it's not for Valentine's Day, you can use these these layouts for other cards as well. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.